This tutorial will show you how to draw figure 1 with dimension. To add dimensions, when you type, they're going to show up in this measurement section down here that I'm circling with the mouse. To draw this shape, we're going to start with a 10-foot by 5-foot rectangle. I'm going to grab my rectangle tool. I'm going to click and I'm going to start to drag. Now before I let go with the mouse, take a notice to the dimensioning window and you can see how the numbers change as I move. Before I let go with the mouse, I'm going to type in 10 feet. I'm going to separate that dimension with a comma and I'll type in 5 feet. The key here is to hit enter before you let go with the mouse. If you let go of the mouse before you hit enter, it won't keep your dimension. I'm going to hit enter and I'll get a 10-foot by 5-foot rectangle. I can check that by using my tape measure, starting in this corner, pulling it to this corner, and seeing 10 feet. You can also come over here and I see 5 feet. That's good. The next step is I'm going to bring this up 3 feet. I'm going to use my push-pull tool. I'm going to grab my rectangle and I'm going to begin to pull up. As I'm pulling up, I'm going to type in 3 feet. You can see that come up in the dimension, in the distance box, and I'm going to again hit enter, and I'll have a 3-foot tall box. Now, to create this space over here, we can do it 2 different ways. I could draw a rectangle that is 4 feet by 5 feet, or I could take a tape measure and make a mark out here at I'm going to type in 4 feet and hit enter, and you'll notice it gives me a point there. Now with that point, I could use the pencil starting at that guide point and pull across on the green axis till I get to the other side. I could have done the exact same thing by creating a rectangle that was 5 feet. Now so I'm typing this in, divide by a comma, 4 feet, a 5-foot by 4 box, and hitting enter. I get the exact same result. I'm going to take that box and I'm going to lift it up 3 more feet. Going up, notice I'll type in 3 feet. If you look in the distance box, you can see that. Again, hitting enter. When I hit enter, I'm going to get that 3-foot box. Now, to create this section out of the middle, there's about 4 or 5 different ways you could do it. You could draw a rectangle that's 4 feet by 3 feet and push it down 2 feet. I could draw a rectangle on this surface that's 2 feet by 3 feet and push it this way 4 feet. Or I could create it by drawing 2 lines here and here and pushing them down. Either way, I'm going to have to use my tape measure and make myself a mark at 1 foot in so I know where to start. I'm going to click, pull it across, type in 1 foot, enter, and you're going to notice it's giving me a guide point. Now I can do this a couple ways. I can create a rectangle this way to push down that's 3 feet by 4 feet. I can create one over here that's 2 feet by 3 feet. Or if I don't want to do either of those, I can use the pencil tool and create a line on the red axis going this way and do the same over on this side. Make a mark at 1 foot in, enter, take the pencil tool and draw it again. Any one of those 3 ways would have worked. I'm now going to take this, I'm going to push it down, and you can see I need to go down 2 feet. I'm going to type in 2 feet, enter, and my drawing is complete. Now I'm going to check it for accuracy using the tape measure. I'm going to check that this is 4 feet. I'm going to check that this is 6 feet. I'm going to check that that's 1. This should be 4 to here. Oops, something's wrong. And 5 feet. Well, what could possibly have gone wrong here? Let's take a look and see what happened. Use the tape measure. I'm going to come across here and notice how I've got that at 1 foot and an eighth of an inch. I'm going to come over here and see what this one is. 1 foot and an eighth of an inch. Well, here's what happened. When we went to draw our line, if you zoom way in, you can see we didn't draw our line starting exactly on the guide point. A quick fix for that would be to take this push-pull tool and push this surface in until it gets to that guide point. Or you could push it in an eighth of an inch. Now let's take our tape measure and check, see if that looks much better. And check to see if that's 2 feet, see if that's 4 feet, and we're good. You've now completed drawing this. Try it on your own.